In this video, we will discuss the graph of the function. Consider the graph of the function f given below. In finding the domain on the graph of the function, you will look at the horizontal part from the leftmost part of the graph moving to the right and check if there's any gap or hole on the graph. Domain are all the values of x on the graph. So the domain is from -6 up to 11. In finding for the range, you will look at the vertical part, from the lowest part of the graph to the highest part of it. The range are all the values of y on the graph. So the range is from -3 up to +4, joining the value of y, which is only equal to 5. In finding for the intercepts, the x-intercepts are the intersection of the x-axis and the graph of the function. So the x-intercepts are -3, -6, and 10, or points -3, 0, 6, 0, and 10, 0. While the y-intercept is the intersection of the y-axis and the graph of the function. So the y-intercept is y equal to 3, or 0.03. In this question, to find the x value such that f of x is equal to -2, draw a horizontal line at y equal to -2, and the x value of the point of intersections of this horizontal line and the graph of the function f. That is the x values that we're looking for. So x values are -5 and a +8. In finding for the value of f of 4, when x is equal to 4, you will locate the value of y. So in the graph, when x is equal to 4, since this point is open, so y is not equal to 3. But this point is included in the graph of the function. So when x is 4, y is equal to 5. So f of 4 is equal to 5. When f of x is greater than or equal to 0, or y greater than or equal to 0, it means the graph is on or above the x-axis. So if we're looking for the x value such that f of x is greater or equal to 0, means we have to include all the values of x on the x-axis. So x is in the intervals -3 up to 6, union 10 to 11. So when f of x is greater than 0 or y greater than 0 without equal sign, it means the graph is above the x-axis, and we will not consider the x values on the x-axis. So when we're looking for x values such that f of x is greater than 0, so the x values are on the intervals -3 up to 6, excluding -3 and 6, union 10 to 11, excluding 10, but including 11 since there's a point above the x-axis. And when f of x is less than or equal to 0 or y less than or equal to 0, it means the graph is on or below the x-axis. So when we're looking for x values such that f of x is less than or equal to 0, so the x values are in the intervals from -6 to -3, union from +6 up to 10. When f of x is less than 0 or y is less than 0, it means the graph is below the x-axis, not including the x values on the x-axis. So if we're looking for x values such that f of x is less than 0, so the x values are from the intervals -6 up to -3, including -6 because there's a point below the x-axis, but not including -3 because -3 is on the x-axis. Union from +6 up to +10, both of them not included because the 6 and 10 are on the x-axis. That is the end of this video. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the future content.